Thank you very much, BC3, for the opportunity to talk to the people of St. Vincent and inform about our activities. Thank you to the government of St. Vincent, because this activity we will have this Thursday, 27th, is together with the government of St. Vincent. We coordinate with the direction of culture of the Minister of Sport and Culture and Tourism, and also with the Minister of Foreign Affairs. And as you say, we are celebrating the 51 anniversary of CARICOM, and Venezuela as an observer member last year. We celebrate the CARICOM Day in Venezuela with different activities, no? Like a conference, and in that conference the Prime Minister Raul Gonzalez participated, and also some picture exhibition about some achievement that our country, the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, had in the Caribbean. No? So the Week of the Caribbean is because in each country of the Caribbean we are having different activities. No? In this opportunity in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we would like to have on Thursday 27th, starting at 9:30 there in the financial complex, in the ground floor, we will have a cultural activity and also educational activity, because we will have a conference or conversatory about reparations. It is very important for Venezuela, and since 2018 we have a commission of reparation, and we are very involved in the reparation achievement, the challenge of the reparation, because it's a challenge. So in this opportunity we would like to show the ties that Venezuela have with the Caribbean. You know that our history is common between Venezuela and the Caribbean, and the St. Vincent and the Grenadines, especially because our indigenous, the Carib, that are coming from Venezuela, navigate all the Caribbean Sea and establish here in St. Vincent. And well, the history is known by the Vincentian, the people of St. Vincent, that the colonizer started trying to spell the indigenous, bring the Africans, the African slave, they after did a genocide against the indigenous and the Africans, and expel almost all of them, and the Garifun, and you know all the history. But in each country of the Caribbean, the culture remain in this land, no? And of course that culture, we share that culture with Venezuela and St. Vincent. The linkage is clear. No? We have one dance, for example, called Cebucan, that you call Paul, the Maypole. St. Vincent and the Grenadines sent this year a theater group to Venezuela to show, to perform to do some performance. Also a dance group, La Gracia, the Arwi Folk was the theater group, and this week arrived from Venezuela, the drummer from the SVG Drummer Foundation. So those cultural activity that share with the Venezuelan artists also demonstrate how are linked the two cultures. No, that is part of what we want to show in our activity on 3027. Venezuela as a part of the Caribbean, and the Commander Chavez with that vision, the great vision that he had, create the Petrocaribe as a tool, as a multilateral tool to integrate the Caribbean with Venezuela, unite all the countries, and that multilateral organization that is Petrocaribe, that San Vincent belonged to, started, with different activities that were involved in social activities, health activities, cultural activities, and economic activity. So it's not the only goal to sell oil or fuel to different countries with very good conditions that they have, but also to promote the culture, the history, and promote the good health in the people with the Miracle Mission and other programs. No, so what I want to say is that in between the people of Venezuela and the people of the Caribbean, there are so many similitudes. We are very near in the cultural aspect, in the social aspect, in the political aspect, and that is what we want to show there. All the achievement that we have here in the Caribbean. For this reason, we are inviting the people of San Vincent to go to the financial complex and enjoy the activity, and I hope that you can also be there. We have the activities in the rest of the island. Each embassy is organizing activities, and they will have the activities in the island. This is why it's the week of Venezuela in the Caribbean. And our activity, the name of our activity is Venezuela and San Vincent and the Grenadines, Caribbean Unity and Solidarity is the name of our activity. With that name, you can imagine what is the activity for. First of all, our government and our state recognize CARICOM as a organism that unify the people and the countries and the island of the Caribbean. The 50 countries that belong to CARICOM, we have relationship with all of them. Diplomatic relationship, economic relationship, cultural relationship, all kind of relationship. And Venezuela is part of CARICOM as an observer country. We hope that in some moment CARICOM accept the membership of Venezuela not as observers, as a member. But while we are observers, and it is very important, that relationship, because they are our neighbor. Because that I told you before, because we share a cultural history, we share the entire history with Venezuela, and they are our more nearest country in the Caribbean. So we should collaborate first, and then do business with all the countries of the Caribbean, because they are near, they are there. It's like your neighbor next house to you. You are going to find one neighbor very far if you have your neighbor here. So it's extremely important, the Caribbean for Venezuela, and the relationship with CARICOM is always the best that they can. This is why we celebrate the CARICOM Day. That is next week on 4th of July. For our government, for the President Maduro, and like was before for the President Chavez, the Caribbean people, the Caribbean countries are more important in our situation, in our country than other countries, because our friendship with the countries, our near geographical situation give us that opportunity. Teach Spanish without any payment, by free, and also in that Spanish class we teach cultural our culture, no? The example that we have, but also not now due to the economic situation. When I say the economic situation, I refer to the blockade that the United States, the government or the administration of the United States imposed to our country. But we are recovering very, have not to say very fast, but sure that our recuperation will be total in the next month. I mean the months coming, and we will start again the institute, the Venezuelan Institute, as before. But by now we open the level 1. We have level 2 and level 6 teaching there. No. In the next term, we will open level 2 and 3 and level 7. And step by step, we will open all the classes, like 3 years ago when started the COVID, the pandemic. That we have the whole institute teaching cooking class, having music class, conversation class, all that. The next month, on the month coming, maybe at the beginning of next year, we will have totally open with all the activities in the Venezuelan Institute. But by now you can call the Venezuelan Institute or call the embassy, and you will receive the information how to register for classes there that are Monday and Wednesday, Tuesday and Thursday as usual. We have the two modality, that is online classes and presential classes, face-to-face, and you have not to pay anything. So we invite you to also to call and receive the information to register.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for and thank you in the name of my president Nicolas Maduro, our government, our Minister of Foreign Affairs, for this opportunity. And always we are open to come here and talk a little bit about different topics. I hope that in this next month we can come again and talk about the election that are coming in the 28th of July. So I can inform the people of San Vincent how will be our election in the 28th of July.